I love lips. Lips are my favorite area of the face to treat because it is such a wow factor. You see that transformation right in front of your eyes. And typically most people don't even realize how much the lips are central to the face until you accentuate them.
I have better, it stays in a vermilion border where you put it, beautiful little Cupid's bow is kind of my signature.
So when it comes to people having concerns about looking ducky or that duck look to the lips, that's typically from placing too much volume or too thick of a filler product in the lips and too short amount of time. So if we don't allow the tissue to naturally adjust with that volume increase, then we tend to have migration. So the filler will actually migrate outside of that lip tubercle itself and into the surrounding perioral tissue, and that's where you get that duck look appearance.
It's just a tiny little bit of very natural filler to help with the perioral lines, like the smoker lines or smoothie lines if you don't smoke, above and under, to kind of help fill those out, give you a little bit of volume, make your smile less gummy.
If you want a more defined Cupid's bow, we'll focus there with filler.
Why did I get them? Because I was starting to get a gummy smile. Whenever I start seeing a lot of gum when I smile, I know it's time for a little bit of volume. Every girl needs lips. Nobody wants a Kardashian duck lip.
If you just really want hydration or a little bit more structure, we can kind of tailor the approach to the filler placement. I like to use a combination of both needle and cannula when I use lip fillers, just to give that little subtle transition between the two and a little boost of hydration.
Well, as people age, their lips, like anywhere else on their body, gets wrinkled and more dehydrated.
And then as far as product selection goes, it really depends on the lip tissue itself, how dehydrated it is, and how much structure we need. That kind of drives my choice of products. Yeah.
I think that's it's a good gateway. What do we like about it? My favorite aesthetic treatment is lip filler. So a lot of times you need just a tiny little bit.
And we use a triple numbing agent that is really strong. So we'll place that all over the lip to just make the treatment a little bit more comfortable. There's also numbing in the filler itself, so as we start to inject, your numbness will continue to increase and make sure that's nice and comfortable. I usually am just really watching the tissue closely as I'm injecting and seeing how it's responding to the filling approach. So sometimes I do a little bit of marking, but it just depends on the face.
Ooh, good question. My first filler, I actually was lips.